Welcome back to Good Morning San Diego. On this Sunday morning, we are talking about cancer in your pets. That's right, especially dogs. Sandy Lampe and the Pet Patrol is here. Nice to see you, Sandy, and friends. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Well, this is a special morning because
Yes.
we have one of the leading experts in the entire country with us this morning. He's going to talk about this. But Elizabeth, did you know the #1 cause of death in dogs today is cancer?
It is. We're having a problem with your mic, Sandy, really quick. So tell me again.
Should I take it?
Yes.
Okay.
This is very important.
The
Listen up.
#1 cause of death in dogs today is cancer. And Dr. Ogilvie, we're going to be talking about this, but wow,
Yeah,
it's just like people.
#1 death,
And
sure.
we're going to find out how similar it is, people and our animals,
Mm-hmm.
and what we can look for, and all kinds of tips. But it's something we certainly need to talk about and address.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
let's start with the doctor.
Well, wait a
Good
minute.
morning.
Let's
What-
talk
what
about
do we
one
do?
of our guests, a cancer
Okay.
survivor here who's a star in the Surf Dogs. This is Dozer.
Hi, Dozer. I know Dozer. Many of you probably recognize Dozer. Good morning.
Good morning.
How
Good
are you?
morning.
What are your names one more time?
I'm Doug. This is my wife, Gigi.
Hi, hello, Gigi and Doug Hockstad and Dozer Hockstad.
And Dozer, who's a cancer survivor. Ironically, it was in November, Cancer Pet Awareness Month, 4 years ago, that we became aware of Dozer's cancer, but more importantly, became aware of the great work that Dr. Ogilvie and his team does, because literally it saved his life.
Wow.
Wow is right.
What kind of cancer did he
It was,
have?
it was a throat. It was a tumor in the
Yeah,
throat,
okay.
and so radiation was the only option, which was the best option. So we're very grateful.
And Dozer is famous, I know, because we've
Yes.
talked about Dozer before.
He-
Remind folks at home.
No stranger to the camera.
Famous, we have another champion here today.
Very
But let's
good.
talk about our big champion
Yes.
here, Dr. Ogilvie here. Oh, you have so many credentials, we don't have time to talk about them. But Dr.
the man.
Ogilvie, veterinarian, oncologist. You're also with UCSD Moore Center, correct? So you're with?
California Veterinary Specialists, and this is an important month for us because at California Veterinary Specialists, we want to make you aware that cancer is the most treatable of all chronic diseases, but it's better to prevent this disease than to actually treat it. So Sandy, thanks for bringing awareness to this. The most important thing you can do with your pet at home is go see your veterinarian for your annual and semi-annual examinations, and that way you can identify cancer early and therefore increase the cure rates. But there are lots of things you can do if you do have cancer. Rico Narini, who is the ambassador of amazement, he's had cancer since 2010, but is cancer-free from lymphoma, where he was treated with chemotherapy, and brain cancer treated with radiation therapy. But not to be tied with that, there's Pip, the amazing boxer herding dog, that's got many credentials for winning many awards. But Pip is a 5-time cancer survivor and continues to flourish and do well thanks to good cancer therapy.
Now, I've been to your facility. It's just like going to UCSD and Scripps. I mean, you have MRI machines. It's all there. It's just,
Wow.
it's like a people hospital when you go in. And you have everything ready and available for people when their veterinarian usually sends their patient, their dog to you. Is that correct?
That's exactly right. So we have it's an Angel Care Cancer Center at California Veterinary Specialists. So like Moore's Cancer Center at UCSD, we provide the very highest level of care. But there are things you can do to actually prevent cancer, Sandy, not only in ourselves, but also in our pets. Whatever we do for our pets, we do for ourselves. Good nutrition, good exercise, reducing environmental contamination such as passive smoking, chemicals and pollution, and finally just selecting a pet that has a low risk of developing cancer. And you know what has the best risk of a low risk of developing cancer?
A mutt?
A mutt, exactly.
I knew that.
I've heard that before, yeah.
There are many homeless dogs that are waiting for you that can help you have a wonderful pet at home and reduce the risk of cancer and other diseases. So once again, we want you to go to your veterinarian, California Veterinary Specialist. We work in partnership with your veterinarian to ensure that we have the best quality of care for your pets. See your veterinarian to ensure that cancer is identified early, but if you have cancer, there are things that can be done.
Now, the treatment of cancer is very similar to human cancer. It's radiation, it's chemotherapy, it's medication.
Correct.
Is that correct?
That's exactly right. And a lot of the research that we're doing at Angel Care Cancer Center is developing new breakthroughs in cancer therapy. Viruses that help destroy cancer while saving the body, enhancing the immune system to use our own cancer defense mechanisms to destroy the cancer, and many, many other things. And these are not only helping pets, but because the similarity between cancer and pets and people is so strikingly similar that we're able to bring those discoveries from pets to people and enhancing wellness for us all.
And the treatment, you were saying earlier that if you go through treatment with your dog, and unfortunately if something happens in your home, you're going to be very much aware, because it's very similar, the treatment that your animal goes through.
You're exactly right. Some of us haven't been through the process by going through the process of diagnostics for your pet and therapy for your pet, that you can actually understand what the process is for people, and it reduces the fear and apprehension of that whole process. So we
have a couple of survivors here. Tell us about this survivor right here.
So Rico Narini keeps coming in and showing us how to live after cancer with great delight and wonder. Rico has 2 cancers, lymphoma and brain cancer. No problem.
Wow.
And Pip, Regan, how long has Pip been going out?
Well, she's survived 5 cancers, and she's been very active. Talk about exercise. She has 3 championships, and Dr. Ogilvie has kept her going and kept her really active, and I think it's played a huge role in her survival of these cancers.
You know, it's interesting that exercise not only keeps our weight down and reduces our risk of cancer, but heart disease, cognitive dysfunction, inflammatory disorders, and things like diabetes. So exercise is really important. But if you have cancer, people who exercise with doctor's instructions or veterinary instructions actually do better. So it's all about attitude. Attitude can enhance what you do, enhance the strength of what you do to care for your own diseases and the diseases of your pets.
Wow. What's amazing here, it's not the end.
It's exactly not the end.
Okay, there's hope and there's treatment.
Dozer is surfing today to today because of cancer, and reminds us all to get out and do these things for our pets. So just to remind you, Sandy, California Veterinary Specialists on our website, CaliforniaVeterinarySpecialist.com, we have a video that will go through many of the things you can do to reduce the risk of cancer in your pet and yourself. It's called Fitness Unleashed. What we do for our pets, we can do for ourselves.
We need to go
Great
there.
information. Great information. Doctor, everybody, thank you so much for coming here to Good Morning San Diego. We'll put this information on our website to make it easy for you at home to find out. That's KUSI.com. I am just blown away by this great information. Very educational, very informative. There's hope.
There
is hope. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.